Hello viewers, here we are again with our KQ 2023 projections, and like we promised, our main aim is to make a difference in the life of the learners, because this is the time they need us the most. So thank you guys again for subscribing and for supporting this channel. At number 12, the data below represents the marks scored by students in a random test. The marks are given here: 11, 12, 13, 17, 19, 21, 25, 23, and 29. Then we are asked to calculate the value of the variance of the data. The value of the variance of the data. So under my step 1, under solution, I would want us to fix this data on a simple diagram or table, where our first column or row will have the x are the marks given or the marks scored by the students. So I'll arrange them in a certain order, that is ascending order or descending. So I'll choose ascending order, that is from small to big. So 11, 12, 14, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, and 29. Then of course F, the frequency, how many 11s, how many of this data do we have? So 11 is only 1, 12 1, 14 1, 17 1, 19 also 1, all the way to 29. Yes, please, let's begin with concrete data. I know students are more conversant with grouped data, but when it comes to concrete data, then they tend to get challenged. That's why we are here for you. So pay attention and we grasp this together. Then we go to fx, that is f times x, 11 by 1, 12 by 1. So all through, we shall have up to 29, because each number by 1, so they don't change. Then up to this stage, we can get the summation of fx, which is 171. If we add all this, we get 171 as the sum total. So we can now substitute that in the general formula of getting mean, summation of fx over summation of f. That is summation of f here. How many items are they? They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 items. And therefore, getting our mean of the 9, we get 19. The mean of the 9 is 19. So I want to use this mean to be able to get the deviation, D, the deviation. So D is the deviation from the mean. What is the deviation from the mean? So x, so to get D, we are going to say x minus the mean. So x minus the mean, x minus the mean. So we get the D. So that is 11, 11, 11 minus 19. We shall get a negative of 8. So filling that column, we shall get negative 7, negative 5, negative 2, 0. 19 minus 19 is 0. Here we shall get 2, 4, 6, and finally 10. Then we are going to get FD, of course. Then finally we can get FD squared. So FD is just F times D. They will also remain the same, because each item here is standing alone. times 1 times 1. Then here we have fd squared. So we are just squaring the d. We're getting the absolute value of d, so times f. So when we square negative 8, we get 64, 49, 25, 4, 0, 4, 16, 36, and finally 100. So what I'm busy with is summation of fd squared. If we add all this, we shall get 298. I also need summation of fd without squaring. Of course, it will be a 0 because this is deviation from the mean. So mean divides the data into two equal parts exactly at the center. And therefore, the right side and the left side, cancels out. So if we add all this negative plus all this, we get 0. So when we come to the formula of getting variance, variance is simply summation of fd squared over summation of f minus a 0, because this was simply the deviation from the mean. Or if I may write the fullness of that formula, minus summation of fd over summation of f, but this one should be squared. I think, and I believe this is the formula students are more conversant with. But remember, why am I letting here be 0? I've let it be 0 because this is deviation from the mean, and therefore the mean of d, or the so-called the mean of d here, becomes a 0 because the positive side cancels with the negative side. So finally, our formula can be narrowed down to a more simpler. And therefore, we shall have 298 all over 19, which when you divide, you get 33.11. 33.11. So that is our question. You can interpret through, use our diagram to study it, follow through from the formula, getting the mean of the data to help you get the deviations, then follow again and be able to reach here. So thank you guys. Let's subscribe, support each other, and may we be blessed.